Did you see what just happened? Caitlin Clark didn't just play basketball tonight, she made a statement. After a tense exchange with Indiana Fever head coach Stephanie White, Caitlin unleashed a fiery performance that sent shockwaves through the entire WNBA. And it didn't stop there. Brittney Griner felt every bit of that storm as Clark teamed up with her trusted partner Aliyah Boston to absolutely dismantle the Phoenix Mercury defense. Fans are calling it Clark's boldest game yet, and this one's got everything. Locker room tension, on-court dominance, and the type of chemistry that makes legends. Buckle up, this is the full breakdown you can't miss. Welcome back to the channel where we break down all the drama, intensity, and brilliance of the WNBA like you've never seen before. Today, we're diving deep into Caitlin Clark's explosive night against Brittney Griner and the Phoenix Mercury. But before the game even tipped off, something major went down between Caitlin and her coach Stephanie White. We've got the inside story, full game breakdown, and exclusive fan reactions. Let's get into it. Right before the game, insiders reported visible tension between Caitlin Clark and Stephanie White. Cameras didn't catch everything, but mics picked up part of the heated discussion on the sideline during warm-ups. Stephanie White was seen gesturing intensely while Caitlin, clearly frustrated, fired back before walking off toward the bench. Sources close to the Fever locker room later revealed that Clark was upset about the offensive scheme and felt she was being restricted, particularly in how plays were designed. She wanted more spacing and quicker ball movement, things that weren't being emphasized enough in practice. Fans watching live picked up on it too. Clark's body language was sharp. Her eyes locked in. And once the whistle blew, it was on. From the jump, Caitlin Clark came out swinging. She drained 2 deep threes in the first 90 seconds. Brittney Griner, trying to sag off to protect the paint, was caught flat-footed. Clark took advantage. She didn't just score, she orchestrated. Aliyah Boston, always steady, became the perfect counterpart. Pick-and-rolls between Clark and Boston left the Mercury scrambling on defense. Griner tried to adjust, stepping up on screens, but Caitlin's court vision was elite. No-look dimes, fast breaks, even a mid-range step-back. She was on fire. By halftime, Clark had 18 points and 7 assists. Aliyah Boston, 14 points and 9 rebounds. The Mercury? They were reeling. The third quarter is where everything truly ignited. Brittney Griner, clearly frustrated, tried to impose herself inside. She got physical with Boston. The crowd started buzzing. Clark saw it and responded the only way she knows how: buckets. After a missed Phoenix layup, Caitlin grabbed the rebound, sprinted full court, and nailed a transition 3 right in front of Griner. She gave a subtle stare down, nothing too flashy, but the message was loud and clear. The crowd erupted. Then came the possession everyone's talking about. Clark drives, Boston sets a hard screen on Griner, Caitlin pulls up from the logo and buries it. Timeout Mercury. Game over. By now, Indiana Fever was in complete control. But what stood out most wasn't just Caitlin's scoring, it was the chemistry between her and Aliyah Boston. Their timing, trust, and spacing was textbook. Every time the Mercury tried to trap Caitlin, Boston slipped for an easy bucket. When Griner rotated over, Clark found the open shooter in the corner. The entire offensive system ran through Caitlin, and she proved she's not just a scorer, but a leader. By the end of the third quarter, Clark had 27 points, 11 assists, and 5 rebounds. Boston was closing in on a double-double. Stephanie White, who started the night butting heads with Caitlin, was now standing and clapping every time her point guard touched the ball. Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram exploded. Fans posted clips of Clark's stare down on Griner, Boston screens, and the locker room drama that started it all. One fan wrote, "Clark just turned Coach Beef into a masterpiece performance. Iconic." Another said, "Griner's tough, but Clark Boston is the duo of the season." That connection is WNBA gold. Even former players chimed in. Diana Taurasi posted a cryptic "fire" tweet, and Sue Bird went live saying, Clark's understanding of tempo and spacing tonight was just elite. You can't teach that. The hashtags. After the game, Caitlin Clark addressed the tension. She said, "We're all competitors. Me and Coach White want the same thing, wins. Tonight was about doing what it takes." Stephanie White echoed that, admitting, "Caitlin wanted freedom tonight, and she proved she could handle it. That's leadership." Aliyah Boston smiled and added, "This is just the beginning." This moment might just be a turning point, not only for the Indiana Fever's season but for how teams will defend Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston moving forward. Because when these two are locked in, it's game over. What did you think of Caitlin Clark's jaw-dropping night? Was it her best performance of the season? And can anyone stop the Boston-Clark connection right now? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you loved it. And don't forget to subscribe for more exclusive WNBA breakdowns, drama, and reactions every week. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.